Alright, Gina's back. Hi guys! I should have got myself some water because I am still recovering from a cold, really, so I'm a little bit, got a bit of a sore throat, etc, etc. I know that you're all staring at my eyes. I got my first pair of circle lenses. Look at that! So well, obviously when I was buying them, because it's my first pair, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know what I was looking for, so I just sort of gambled with it because I thought the best way to learn is probably to just, you know, from experience. So I just got a pair, just went for it, and so far I'm really liking it. I in real life, I feel like it's not as noticeable as it is on camera, which is a little bit weird. I think I would have thought it would be the other way around. Maybe it's just me. I think when I put them in, I was kind of expecting there to be more of a transformation than there was. I mean, they have a big impact. I'm not trying to belittle them, but I don't know. I think because I've been kind of wanting circle lenses for literally years. I think my sort of outlook on them is a little bit more idolized than they really are. Not that I'm saying that I don't like them, I absolutely love them, but I'm happy that they look a little bit less dramatic than I thought that they would. Not saying that they don't look very dramatic, but I think that's what it is actually. I think it's the fact that they're green and I'm used to having green eyes. I went for like a darker green because that's my usual eye colour. The only thing about these is that they are like bigger than my actual eyes, so that's why they look so dramatic, and they also have a black outline which makes them, again, is just way more dramatic. Here we go, let me close up for you. They're from Pinky Paradise. And if you want me to do a full review, then I guess I can. And I think the Geo Princess series, Mimi, something like that. I can link it if you want. Yeah, do you like my little ears? Bringing the ears back. Anyway, I'm stuck now because I can't remember what I was going to do with my makeup because you guys distracted me with my own eyes. Okay, where am I going? I've got primer on. I'm gonna prime my eyes as well with this from Makeup Academy. Blendy blend blend. And under here. If you are someone who checks up on my channel, then you probably noticed that I haven't uploaded in ages. I'm sorry about that. It's just stuff happens, really, and YouTube isn't my full-time career, so I have to put everything else in front of YouTube. I can't work out whether I look cute with these eyes or scary. I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest. These products are all new and I'm hopefully going to be trying to use them. Got the shade adjusting drops and contouring stick from Collection, this Milk Jumbo eye pencil from NYX, and this is from Primark, and this is one of their oval brushes. Why can't I function? What am I doing? Right, I'm just gonna have to start off with my base, my foundation base, because I can't remember what I was gonna do with my eyes anymore. If 13-year-old Gina could see me right now with these circle lenses in, she would be freaking out. Like, I think I must have been like 13 or something like that when I first discovered what circle lenses are. Maybe I was a bit, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but I've just been wanting them ever since. So oh, I don't know how much of this shade adjusting drops to put in. I've put in that much. You never know. Yeah, and it's so weird that I've only just got them. Like, if I wanted them, I've wanted them so badly for so long, and I've only just got them, and I don't understand why, really. But I guess that's just life. But oh, if she could see me, if 13-year-old Gina could see me right now, she would be freaking out. She would be like, Gina, you've made it in life. Well done. Amazing. Good job. And I actually bought it for concealer. I bought it for my everyday routine. Like when I'm going to college and stuff, it's really annoying to have to blend stuff out with my sponge because it just takes so long. And so I thought that I should get a brush, and I saw this one in Primark and it was £3, and I was like, well, I might as well try that, because I've been eyeing up the oval brushes because they look pretty good. They look like, I've always been, I've never really liked the idea of brushes. Look at all these dots. I've never really liked the idea of applying foundation with a brush. Don't really know why, but for some reason this particular brush, I did like it. I guess I'm just gonna start swiping. You see, look how, even with this little one, like this isn't a very big overly brush, but look how much more faster that is. The other reason I wanted this was because sponges aren't very good for blending stuff out which is quite thick, like thick creams. I find it difficult to blend out thick creams with a sponge because they're just too soft. They're good for liquids, but if you get anything that's, you know, thicker than a liquid, then I find it difficult. Oh, I like this. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. That was very fast, and it's fine. I think I will be getting a bigger one, but I think I'm getting that for Christmas because I asked my dad for one, and that one was from Makeup Revolution. I think I got that one, I can't really remember. This foundation that I've used is a Weightless Foundation. This is my favourite foundation that I've ever used. Bear in mind that I haven't used that many, but this is my favourite one. It's oil free. It doesn't say what the finish is, but I would say it's probably more of a natural finish. So this has actually not done that bad of a job, has it? This is quite, I look quite luminous, really, don't I? I think what I'm going to do now is blush, because I'm doing a cream blush, and I think I'm going to try and use that brush for blush. Now this is a very, very orange blush. This is by Sleek, and it's the name GRWM? Is that what this is? Something. But I'm trying to match it to my nails. Oh, I haven't even explained what this look is going to be. Sorry. But let's just see if this works first. Do I just dab it in, do you think? I'm just going to dab a bit. Ah, yes. You see, I never use this blush because I don't have anything to apply it with. Because I literally have my sponge, and it works, but just not very well. And I could use my fingers for it, but I don't like doing that because I don't think it does it very well. Go across my nose a little bit, as always. Make me look a little bit flushed. That's nice. Isn't that so cute? Some concealer just for under my eyes. And this is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Anyway, so this look, I'm going for like a chocolate orange, kind of, maybe chocolate carrot. Do I use this for this? I'll try. I mean, I shouldn't do because I've just got blush all over it, but I'm gonna put blush under my eyes now. That worked. Because I was actually inspired by my own hair. Quite a while ago I bleached the underneath part of my hair, and when I first did it, because I've got this like chocolate brown and then this, and this was pretty orange when I sort of first did it. I guess it might have faded a bit now, but it just looked like sort of Cadbury's caramel chocolate, and or you know, something like that. And so I thought it was pretty good. And so that's what I'm gonna try and recreate on my face. My hair. I'm gonna try and recreate my hair on my face. So this is the Precise Contouring Stick by Collection, and if you know me, you know that I don't really like to contour, but I saw this and it's a really cool toned brown, and I think one of the reasons I don't like contouring is that I can't find a contour colour that's light enough for me, but this looked really cool toned, and so I was like, solid. I'm gonna go, this is what I see people do, they go around their face, so that's what I'm gonna do to try and slim it out, I guess. I don't really tend to contour like cheekbones in because I just don't really like that. Well, no, I personally don't really go for that look. This is well good for blending. I love this brush. I officially love this brush because that's just, I could not do this with a sponge. This blends out really easily. Like, are you seeing how much that just disappears with a few swipes? I'm liking it. I think I did some good purchases the other day when I went Christmas shopping and bought a load of stuff for myself. Might have to kind of blend it all the way down. The only thing about this brush is that this bit is really flimsy. This little handle, really flimsy. Which just means that you lose a little bit of control. Because like when you try and put it one place and then it just kind of thingy-mabob. Keep forgetting that I've got my eyes in, and then seeing myself and being like, what? Again, I have a love-hate relationship with nose contouring, but if I have this, I feel like this is going to be very precise and not, it does say precision, so precise, but I think my trouble with nose contouring is it always goes a little bit too heavy. But in order to blend out powders, where was I going with this? Like, I find it difficult to blend out powders whilst keeping it precise and making sure that it doesn't get too heavy. So I think with this it should be a bit easier. Should I use a brush or should I use my finger? Try it with my finger. Hey, look at me go. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this. How am I gonna do it? I think I should do it on this. Might as well try it on this because that seems to be what I'm doing. Doing everything with this. Ooh, I like to bring my, I know a lot of people like to just put it here, but I like to bring it all the way down here. Reason being, I like to sort of, well, this is what I've started doing anyway, bringing it all the way down here. Because I like to sort of focus, I don't know, I think it looks a little bit more like you've got glowy skin rather than it looking like you've got highlight on. Does that make any sense? It looks a little bit more natural and dewy rather than it looking like I've got product on that's meant to, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I originally said that I don't like this, but for some reason I'm liking this. I think it's because I'm using the brush. I think I might not like it originally because of the sponge, but I'm actually really liking this now. Like, doesn't that look really good? Looks like my skin's really wet, but it's not. Which is weird because I really didn't like it at all. I'm gonna go down my nose with it, even though it doesn't really need it, but... Although maybe I like it because my skin was already quite highlighted, wasn't it? My skin already looked quite wet from the foundation. I look very glowy. I'm gonna just put the excess on here. I can't work out whether I really like this makeup or whether it's just the circle lenses that are making me like it. I don't know how much of that I was filming, because I've just realised that it wasn't filming, so if you missed it, I just put some of this NYX Jumbo Pencil on on my eyelid, only a little bit because I don't want it to look white. I'm just using it as a base, and then I've just set it with some powder. God damn it. Let's go in with a bit of a transition colour. I'm gonna go in with this one because it's just, oh, you can't see that. This one, this light brown right there. I'm just gonna swipe it just a little bit, just to get the ball rolling, just so that we can sort of map out where everything is. Oh, I'm gonna go in with this chocolate brown, just a tiny bit. We're gonna build this up really slowly because it is such a sort of dark brown in comparison to my skin tone. So, oh my gosh, I tell you what, if you have dark skin, this is gonna look amazing. Like, it just really will. Actually, that's quite strange because my favourite looks that I do will look really good with dark skin, because orange, I think, is one of my favourite colours for dark skin. Like, because it's like chocolate and then orange, and I don't know, I just think it looks really, really good. And that, anyway, yeah, orange is my favourite for myself as well. And the other thing is gold. I mean, I prefer more of an orangey gold. So it is still sort of sticking with the orange, but again, gold, it will look amazing. Now I'm going to do something a little bit weird today, actually. Something that people don't usually do with their eyeshadow, but I'm going to put something sparkly in the crease, just because, yeah, it might not be a usual thing to do, because usually, you know, you want your crease eyeshadow to be, well, a shadow, really. It's a shadow, the shadow of your eye socket, but doesn't mean we can't use sparkles. So this one is a really sparkly brown. It's pretty much like this one, but it's just got sparkly flecks in it of like lighter brown sparkly flecks. And I'm gonna sweep that one along too. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put a bunch of powder under my eyes in order to protect my foundation, because now if I get any fallout, it'll be a lot easier to brush it away. I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush now, just to sort of blend it out without adding any more. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go in with this lighter gold. Oh, look at that. How beautiful. Alright. Look at that. Now, to go a little bit sort of orangier, I'm going to go with... I have this palette, no idea what it is, but this is like an orange colour, so that's gonna put that on there as well, just to make it a little bit more orangey. Can you see how that's going a little bit more orangey? Just by putting a very slight little bit of orange over the top, makes it a little bit more like a chocolate orange. And then we're gonna go back in with the sparkles. There. Sparkles. And run that around. Blend them both in. I think I'll go in with this brown. And just connect that up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with this gold again. And put that. And make sure I don't get it in my eyes because I got circle lenses in. And then for my inner corner highlight, because that's so orange, I don't want to put orange in the inner corner, so I'm just gonna go for white in the inner corner. This is the Essence mono eyeshadow in the shade Snowflake, and just sort of connect it up. Ooh. And I'm also going to put that a little bit like under here, just to try and I'm also going to go with this like white shade under my eyebrows. Now it's time for my eyebrows, or just the one eyebrow actually. Just the one eyebrow actually. Let's have a look at this eyebrow. I'm gonna just comb it through with, this is just a clean, dry brush thing. And then I have the Brow This Way by Rimmel, and I'm gonna take the powder on the angled brush that it comes with, and we have to get a mirror. And then what I like to do is straighten my, can you see? Straighten my eyebrows out. So you see where it like curves up? I'm just gonna straighten it out. Oh, bit overboard. If you go a bit overboard, you just get your brush, just wipe it away. Solid. Okay, and then I have a clear eyebrow gel, and I'm just gonna, you know, finesse. In my waterline, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Jumbo pencil, and but only a tiny bit. Like just do one really, really thin layer, and then that's enough. And then I'm gonna go in with this nude one and go over the top, just so that it's a little bit brighter than the nude one, but it's still a nude. Lovely. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Jumbo pencil and do the thing that I forgot to do originally. I really need to get close to the mirror for this, but basically I'm gonna pull this down and I'm gonna swipe it like on my waterline, but I'm gonna swipe it down so it catches my eyelashes a little bit, like that. Can you see that? I've just gone very slightly onto my lashes a little bit. Reason being, makes your eyes look bigger. Okay, I'm gonna go and do the other eye off camera. I'm not sure how well this is going, to be honest. I'm not sure how good it looks, but we'll see at the end. I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back in a minute. Bye! I think I'm feeling more happy with it now that I've done the other eye. I thought that it was going badly, but I don't think it is anymore. What I'm gonna do, oh by the way, on my bottom lash line, I literally just got this gold, this lighter gold, and put it right in the middle, just using my finger. I packed it on a little bit more. I didn't put any orange over the top, just to sort of, this bit's a bit more yellowy, this bit's a bit more orange, just for a bit of, you know, added finesse. What I'm going to do now is go in with this highlighting shade. It's a little bit gold and it's a little bit more skin coloured, and I'm just going to use it to go over the top of the white that I did in the inner corners, because I just feel like the white is a little bit too white. I think it's a little bit too sort of bold and it's a little bit distracting, so I'm trying to tone it down a little bit with this one, because this one's a little bit more skin coloured in comparison to white. I'm just going over the top a little bit, so it's still white, you know, I'm not changing the colour that much, I'm just sort of toning it down a little bit. Why do I keep saying finesse? Where has that come from? Where have I heard finesse? Probably on the internet somewhere. Now, I'm gonna get a big fluffy brush and try and take away all of this excess. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of my nose. I did that contour before, but it needs to be just a little bit lighter here. And how I like to do that is still on this palette. This palette is so versatile for me. And I'm going to take this sort of matte white shade. And I always find this perfect for sort of chiseling out my nose contour a little bit, because I just go all the way down there like that. And then Voila. It brightens up this bit, so this bit looks like it's just a part of my cheek. And it also sort of accentuates that darkness that I've put on the nose contour. But it's still matte, so you know. Yeah, did you see how much of a difference that made? I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but that looks a lot better. Like the Maybelline eyeliner in the little pot, the little gel eyeliner, and I use a felt tip liner to apply it. Haven't seen anyone else do this, but I hate applying it with a brush, it's just so much easier applying it with this, so I don't know why they don't make applicators like this, but I'm just gonna do whatever flick you want. I like to do the shape with the gel eyeliner and then I go over it with a liquid eyeliner. I find it difficult to do liquid eyeliner first time. This is the liquid eyeliner that I use and I really like it. It lasts a really long time. My sister got it for me. I don't know where she got it from, I assume online. But I like this one. The only thing I will say about this one is if you like a really, really thin line, then you're probably not going to get it with this because this is quite thick. So these are the eyes so far. Very sparkly. You see what I mean? Like I've got sparkles in the crease, but I think that just makes it look even nicer, really. Do you get what I mean though? It's very chocolate orange, like chocolate caramel type thing. Yeah. I'm gonna just do my mascara off camera. Okay, I'm back with my eyelashes on. I got eyelashes now. You could leave it like this, but I do have some false eyelashes. These are the ones that I've tried to use these so many times. They're the strip lashes, and you can see it in one of my other videos. I tried it and I just failed. So what I've just done is cut them up into smaller sections, and I'm going to try and do it in smaller sections because hopefully that might work a little bit better. So I'm going to try. You see? That worked, right? And yet for some reason I can't do strip lashes because I can't like hold down two bits of the lash at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to make it all stick at the same time and I can't do that. I can't do it. Oh, look at me go now. Look at me go. Well, now that I've realised that I have the capabilities of cutting up lashes, I can probably splash out on some more. I was this close to giving up on these lashes. I'm so glad that I didn't. So glad that I'm a genius. Okay, so I'm not the best at doing eyelashes. As you can see, that's not the best application, but you get the idea. We still haven't finished. Would you believe it? I'm going to do a little bit more highlighting, and I'm going to take this teeny tiny little fan brush. This is actually a nail art brush, but the reason that I quite like it for highlighting is that usually I use all my cream highlighters, obviously, but I like to go over the top with a teeny tiny bit of this, just to, you know, finesse. And this is so small and so thin that it puts like a teeny tiny bit on, so I like it. So I'm just gonna sort of, I don't really have a particular way of putting this on. I just put a teeny tiny little bit on, and it's quite precise as well, but it still just does a really light dusting, and it's also straight, so it's good for going down my nose like a date. And also going to do a cute as well. So I do have this brown lip liner. It's a bit too much of a red brown. It's not quite dark enough, so I'm not sure, but I'm just going to line my lips with this brown one and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I've just put this I've just lined my lips with this brown, and I think that's actually an alright colour. It is a little bit too warm for the brown that's on my eyes. It doesn't match perfectly, but it's the only brown lip product I own, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to use that. If you're gonna do it, you might want to go for a bit more of a cooler toned, more chocolatey brown rather than this more red brown. I could just leave it like this, but because I'm going for the caramel, I'm gonna put some orange on it. This orange is a little bit too pinky, but we're not really gonna see the pinkiness because I'm gonna go over it. You can see it's a little bit too pinky and it adds to the redness, but it's okay because I'm gonna go over it with this, which is gonna bring it back to the orange. This is Gold Obsession by L'Oreal, in the gold shade, obviously. Concentrate it on the middle, but get it everywhere. Okay, we're officially done, unless you want to put some freckles on. I might suggest you putting some fake freckles on. You could do that, I might do that in a minute. But anyway, this is the finished look. We did it! It didn't take, you know, 5 hours, but whatever. The other thing that you might want to do is put some like gold on your cheeks, because I think my cheeks are a little bit too pink. I know that that blush was pretty orange, but they still look a little bit pink to me, so I might just go over with some gold, because I mean this is a pretty dramatic look anyway, so if you're gonna go for this much sparkle, then you might as well put it on your cheeks as well. So I'm gonna use this tapered blush brush by Real Techniques, and I'm gonna go in with I think the lighter gold, maybe with a tiny bit of the other one. Tap a lot of it off, and then just brush a little bit over my cheeks. Ooh. Can you see that's going a little bit more gold? I think it just might look a tiny little bit better. But anyway, this is the finished look, so I hope that you really like it. You obviously don't have to have the circle lenses in. I also recently ordered something from Sugar Pill. I think it was the pumpkin spice thing from Sugar Pill, and I've just realised that this is actually quite similar to how it looked when I bought it. So maybe I can sort of, maybe once that arrives in the post I can do a bit of a comparison. Maybe this might be a little bit of a dupe type thing, but I'm really liking this look. It looks very chocolate orangey, inspired by my hair. My hair's a little bit more green because it did have green dye in it, but if you do have darker skin, this is gonna look amazing. Like, please do this if you have darker skin, because it's just gonna look so good. But you know, I'm as pale as you can get, so, and I think it still looks good. So if you're pale, then just everyone do it, really, because I really like this, and you just look edible, you know. You just look like Cadbury's caramel chocolate, to be honest, or a chocolate orange. I think it's more caramel than it is chocolate orange, to be honest, but it's still really, really nice. So yeah, I thank you for watching. I've made a huge mess here with all of makeup. You can't see it, but I can see it. It's pretty damn messy. Thanks for watching. I guess that's about it. Have a really nice Christmas or holiday or whatever you're doing, just in general. I hope you have a really nice time. And yeah, that's about it, really. That's about it from me. I had really fun making this look, and nobody's gonna see this look. I'm literally not going out today. I'm literally just staying in and doing work all day, which is really disappointing, but I might have to do it again for Christmas because I'm really liking it. And all these new products that I use, this and the Jumbo Eye Pencil and the lightener, and what was the other thing? Was that it? I can't remember, but I liked it all, and I liked it all. I don't have anything bad to say about the makeup that I used today, to be honest. I can't tell you what the lip liner is because it's all rubbed off because it's so old, and I think that it used to be my mum's. But I can see that it says collection 2000 lip liner number 10 chocolate. But I'm not going to recommend it to you because it's really old and I probably shouldn't be using it. But it's the only brown that I have and I really need to get a brown lipstick. God damn it, Gina. Anyway, I'm gonna do the poses for the intro of this video. Goodbye! Goodbye! I'm stalling because I haven't done a video in ages and I don't want to leave. Okay, bye guys! Thanks for watching!